Hello people from YouTube, Zadarkus here, and I welcome you to another episode of Bronze to Diamond. In today's episode we will be talking about the basic rune setup and some more advanced runes as well. I hope that with this video I can help some incurrent ranking players already to optimize their runes and as well help players who are starting now to build their rune pages to get the right runes to start off, and some general tips as well for you guys to not do the same mistake I did when I started playing League of Legends. But without losing more time, let's jump right into it. The first page is the standard AD page. You get 3 quintessence of physical damage, 9 marks of physical damage, and 9 glyphs of scaling magic resistance. If you really want to save IP for the next rune page, you can go with flat magic resistance as well. Now for the seals you want 4 flat armor and 5 of flat HP. Some time ago we used to go 9 flat armor, but the armor seals got nerfed and therefore it is better for you to go with flat HP, and this has been proven from pro players and higher skill players than even me, and I just follow it. The standard AP page is 3 quintessence of flat AP, 9 marks of magic penetration, the 9 glyphs of magic resistances, and in the seals the same trick. You go with the 4 armor and with the 5 seals of flat HP, sorry my pronunciation. Now with this rune page you can use the same runes on both pages basically, and this way it is easier for you, it's faster and you spend less IP getting them. But now let's move on to some more advanced rune pages as you move on. Now a more advanced rune page to use in some AD carries or even junglers is to change one of your marks to 1% critical chance and 2 of your quintences to the flat attack speed quintences, which will give you a total of 9% attack speed. Now this is great for AD carries because it will be easier for you to last hit, it will be easier for you to last hit under the tower, and it scales better to the late game as for if when you're using the physical damage. Now the critical chance rune is just because of some trades and some pokes you may actually get the critical in the lower levels, which will give you a big advantage in the lane. Now if you want a little bit more attack speed, if you play champions like Vayne, Kog'Maw or Tristana, I actually would suggest you to use this page. You get a total of 14% attack speed, basically a zeal. By that you are losing physical damage because you don't have physical damage quintences in this build, but it actually makes your Vayne or your Kog'Maw or your Tristana scale like a monster. The typical builds never give you a total of 2.5 attack speed, which is the cap. But with these runes you get closer to it, and for example playing Vayne you will be able to use your true damage proc a lot more in the fights, and even in the early game once you get your W you will be a monster and you will be scaling a lot better. As for more advanced AP runes, one I would suggest you to use is the scaling ability power glyphs for a better and stronger late game. You keep your quintences of ability power and you put marks of hybrid penetration. The reason why you want some extra armor penetration as well, it's because you normally will poke your enemy with auto attacks when you don't have your skills or you don't have mana. The extra armor penetration will help you deal a little bit of extra damage and as well will help you to last hit. But in your seals you put scaling HP. You get a total of 216 HP at level 18. Now if you need armor or magic resistance you get the items. You need to adapt, of course. This is a little bit more fragile in the early game and a little bit more fragile to ganks, but you will see that with this rune page you will be able to deal a lot more damage as the game moves on. Now my favorite rune page is the one I'm showing you now, in which I got seals of mana regen, scaling mana regen to be more accurate. that gives you a total of plus 11 per 5 mana at level 18. I love this on Ziggs, I love this on Karthus, and I love this on Ahri. You will be able to be poking more in the lane, and in the late game, even if you do not get blue, you will be able to sustain yourself thanks to the extra mana regeneration. You keep your flat AP, you keep the magic penetration only, and you keep the scaling ability power from the last rune page I showed you. Now this is for hard carry APs like Ahri, like Karthus, like Ziggs, that you want to deal a lot of magic damage with them. Maybe even a Nivea, because a Nivea you can do a Warmog or Veigar if you're good with Ems. Now I hope you guys enjoy these rune pages. If you have questions why I select these runes, put them in the comments that I will answer you as soon as I can. The reason why I didn't put any different runes here was because I think that every rule has tons of rune pages that you can use in each champion and in each occasion, and therefore I will do a video for each role and their runes that can be used. And I hope you guys will be getting better with the videos I can do, and I really am here to help you guys improve and at least get where I am getting as I keep playing the game. Now I hope that you guys enjoy this, and I ask you to be awesome and stay awesome, and as always, enjoy the game. My name has been Zadarkus, and I see you in the next one.